So I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I really like it. And it actually has some many things revealed in that movie, and the reasons this movie has a lot of issues with father figures, which we actually see in the beginning of the episode. Well, actually, cut the opening to the battle scene where we see the Guardians returning. Peter Quill, Starlord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot, but he's not actually big anymore, so they actually decided to turn him into Baby Groot, which is like this size right here. And so they were hired by the Empress named Ashira, leader of the of the sorry the scavenging race, by protecting the battery by the giant squid monster, which they defeated, and protecting the battery. In exchange of the reward, they actually got Gamora's sister, Nebula, who was actually been captured by stealing for trying to take the batteries herself, even though Rocket got 3 of them, because that actually explains why there are giant giant drones piloted by the people with the golden face, who may actually know that they are actually learning human slang, as they were actually been destroyed by a mysterious being. Their ship was damaged, and they make a crash landing on a planet. And as the ship landed, the stranger reveals himself as Ego, who is Star-Lord's father, who's actually been played by Russell Crowe. Would you all might know him as him from the Hateful Eight, Furious 7, and Fate of the Furious. We can actually see that he is actually Star-Lord's father, which we actually seen him on Earth, Michigan, in 1980, with him and Peter's mother. Meanwhile, at a planet, Yondu, the leader of the Scavengers, who actually been exiled from the Ravagers community by the leader of the Ravagers, Starcore Your Orb, played by Sylvester Stallone. I actually impressed that this is Sylvester Stallone's first Marvel movie role. But Yondu was actually exiled from the Ravagers community for child trafficking, which he kidnapping children and taking to Ego, but he was actually being approached by Elsa, which we actually see a big role in this. Meanwhile, Ego take Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax to his planet, which he built for himself by revealing himself as a celestial, as Peter as well. Which he actually explained that he actually came to Earth with his mother. Came to Earth and found his mother. And to be honest, there are actually a lot of secrets on this planet. Meanwhile, as soon as Rocket and Groot building the ship, the Ravagers actually going to attack them, but they're actually being attacked by Rocket by using the gadgets he built. And so Rocket and Yondu being attacked by Nebula by having Groot uncuff her. As the rest of Yondu's loyal henchmen been killed, they're actually commit mutiny on Yondu by their new leader, which I have to say by the name of Taserface. Taserface? More like, I would actually say more like Scourge head, but Taserface is more like a bit weird. Meanwhile, back at the planet, Ego reveals Peter that he paid Yondu to deliver Peter as a child to him, but he never did, knowing that what he actually knew that he's going to help him reach his celestial powers, which he did. And soon, as Nebula tracked down Gamora and tried to kill her, she cannot. As soon as we reveal at another chamber, we actually see the skeletal remains of of children, which Ego's pet Mantis, who can actually feel people's emotions, got close to Drax and revealed that Ego actually came to Earth, came to different planets, impregnating people, and had Yondu came to kill and had them train their powers, but they can't. So he killed them all, but all except for Peter. But he actually has that half human power. As that actually happens, they're actually reveal that he planted seeds to thousands of planets to terraform everything, which he is going to use Peter's celestial powers to do that, and all that is going to happen. He actually hypnotized Peter into helping him, but he also revealed that he killed his mother by putting that tumor in her brain. As such, we actually seen the Ravager ship being blown up with the help of Yondu's loyal comrade, Krellin, who actually helped him get a new fin after they blow his off, which is the prototype fin that actually controls his arrow, whistling like this. And soon they actually take apart the ship. They actually came to defeat Ego, which they actually say that his core is his brain that is inside of the planet. As soon as Rocket developed a bomb, they said the only way to get it there is somebody small enough. Which, lucky for them, they got baby Groot. And soon they decide to use him to get the bomb into the planet, into the core. Which Peter used his powers to beat Ego by with Ego using his giant form of himself, and Peter used his giant form of Pac-Man. And when the bomb has actually been when the core has actually been destroyed, Yondu came to rescue Peter, but he sacrificed himself by taking him to space. As they form a ceremony for Yondu, all the Ravagers came to commemorate their fallen comrade. As Gamora and Nebula resolve their differences, her plan is to kill Thanos, which we've seen at the mid-credit scenes. We've seen Korra inherit Yondu's arrow, Yondu's fin, and control his arrow, only to stick it into Drax's shoulder. And the other scene, we've seen Stark and his ex-teammate, who we actually revealed to be the original Guardians. So they actually team out to steal some stuff. And that we're actually going to see how that all going to happen on Volume 3. Yes, they're going to make a third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about this movie review. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy 300 signing out. Laters!